Moja današnja gosta sta 𝗪𝗔, iransko-slovenska pesnica, likovna umetnica, fotografinja in novinarka, ter 𝗏𝗏𝗵, sirsko-slovenski založnik, pesnik in pisatelj palestinskega rodu. And now let's switch to English. First of all, thank you both for being here. As for my first question, both of you arrived to Slovenia from very different places in the world. When you look back, what were the first literary impressions or encounters that made you think this place could also become part of your writing life?
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. Actually, it's a bit hard to explain first question for me, because after years now I don't feel that I'm not Slovenian. I'm coming from somewhere else, but after years to be involved in a Slovenian family, it's and my home right now is here. It's a bit for me feeling right now is I'm also in one side I'm Iranian, but I'm also Slovenian because I'm living here. My home is here. So what I felt at the beginning, when I entered to Slovenia years ago, about what's my position here, I should say first, my interest was to contact with some people that for them literature and poetry was so important, and in their life was running in their life. And after that I saw some other people that also for them poem is important, poetry is working in their routine life. And I went to center of Ljubljana. I saw Prešeren square, Prešeren sculpture. And for me as an Iranian, that for us poem is so important. But in my city, Tehran, half sculpture is not in center of Tehran. And for me, I actually touched my heart. This touched my heart that Prešeren is a poet, is not a soldier, not a leader or some poet, is in center of Ljubljana. So after that, when I was speaking with somebody, were asking me about 𝗏𝗏, I was completely surprised that some ordinary people know 𝗏𝗏, and they were asking me that I should read for them with Farsi language 𝗏𝗏's poetry, and I was really surprised. And after that, I felt this is my town, this is my city that is in their routine life. Poetry is in their national anthem, in their center of their city is poet. So that's it. And it's first my view of Slovenia is that.
Mohammed, thank you for event. Thank you, Selma. Thank you for Slovenia and Center of 𝗃𝗃 Dome for giving to me this option to be between you. I will answer the question. Totally, I am not from any country. I am born in Syria, but I am Palestinian refugee there. I don't know why, because somebody pushed my family from Palestine, from Haifa to Syria. I am born in camp. I don't know what I mean to be citizenship. Also, 10 years ago, I am here in Ljubljana after revolution in Syria. I'm coming to here. Still, until now, I am not citizen. I am refugee also in Syria. Yes, I am born refugee. Still, until now, refugee. I don't know what they mean to be a citizen. My field start when I'm see Ljubljanica, when I am with a police car. We cross the bridge, Dragon Bridge. I looking for Ljubljanica, and something catched me, catched my heart. Come to here, come to live in my hug in Ljubljana, step by step. No, it's directly. I'm inside the love for this city and start to write first poems and sharing with. After 2 months or 3 months with Ljubljana festival, somebody translate, Mohsen Al-Hadi translate my poems. And still until now, write, live here. I love this city. I love the people. I don't know what you feel about me, but I think you love me. Yeah. Every morning, I am wake up, and I think I am inside Aleppo. I am from Aleppo, the second city in Syria. When I'm lost my way, I think I will go to right. Yes, after some 100 meters, it's my apartment there. But wake up, no, you are in Ljubljana. No, it's Aleppo. No, it's Ljubljana. Maybe I have field citizenship, not document.
And how do you feel about being included in a conversation that is framed around immigrant literature? Does it open something up, or does it risk reducing the scope of your work?
Actually, for me, migrant literature can be both a doorway or a wall. In one hand, if I want to speak, how is this description can allow me, I can say, a part of writer human and culture experience to be seen. It can easily narrow that vision. If we want to speak, we want to just block this genre, maybe in migration or immigrant literature, because we are living in actually open countries. That is, I don't think about borders when I'm thinking, I'm speaking about literature, or when I'm writing. Okay, experience is different, culture and many things is teaching us from our past. We lived in different culture, our history is different, and our experience, of course, for example, in our area, Middle East, always is, right now is something is happening there, and but here is peaceful, so maybe paradox between two places. But when I'm writing, actually, is I remove all these borders because my experience is saying to me, lifestyle of contemporary people is the same somehow, because we all are in general, we all have the same experience in routine life. For example, I don't know, falling in love, sadness, depression, all these things that is in literature are so important, because we have metaphor between our feeling in literature, our feeling and writing. And so when I want to speak about that, I can also say, I can go past in ancient time. For example, Rumi. Rumi is coming from another part. He's from Persia. He's going to Ottoman Empire. That time was different area, far away, kilometers far away. But he doesn't. In his books, you cannot feel something different between two different culture or different people, because he is completely for his time. And after that, if we want to go back, he is also for our time, because still Rumi is working, still his sentences and his poems are working for us, and coins of his books. And so, and after that we come back, we come to this contemporary time. We see Kundera. What happened with him? Okay, Kundera has something, is very good example for this. Or Isabel Allende, or Bukowski, or Nabokov, or we know many of them. So it's, but these books are everywhere, because we all are somehow migrants. How? Because we are, when we here right now, we are talking about Gaza. We say what I feel I'm Palestinian. That when I'm speaking as an Iranian, or I know many of you are working for Palestine right now, and this is maybe the last example. Gaza is the last example. So literature is, for me right now, is I'm working on something between this wall and this door. So sometimes I can use this wall for resting, and sometimes I can pass this door for opening new world.
Mahmoud Darwish said he wrote a poem for Edward Said. Edward Said from Palestine, but he live in America, in USA. He wrote it, start with this: I am from here, I am from there, but I am not here. Also, I am not there. It's my feel. I am from here really, and I am from there. Between two, I don't like this refugee word. When somebody told me you are refugee, or sign some documents for the refugee, like put me in the corner. I am like eagle, travel between in the sky. For my books, what I'm write, yes, it is. I'm right here about my memories here, the war, like refugee, but my feel when I am wake up from this text, I am not refugee. I like to be between the people, to write something about Slovenia, about the city, about the people, how they live, about the love, about. Still, I don't go to inside to leave this situation. I am from there when I wrote my novel or my poems.
Authors who come from elsewhere are often looked at through a double lens, as artists, but also as representatives of something broader, maybe a culture, region, conflict. I wonder how do you deal with that gaze, and do you ever feel that readers expect a certain narrative from you, maybe a story about trauma, war, or exile? How do you respond to these questions? And also, do you think literature can ever resist the need to explain oneself?
I think that before I explained in my last question, experiences, yeah. War, okay, I had in my childhood 8 years war between Iran and Iraq was actually really our trauma happened. It's really trauma to brother countries are started to war, and they damaged our childhood, and they many million soldiers killed. But still is in our nostalgia, many things we have. But I can say, okay, you know, some of you know my husband is Slovenian, and sometimes we sit and watch some war films. He likes to watch mostly Second World War films, and I like also I like to see, because it's for me is nostalgia. Why I say to you, in that time they were showing us mostly from Eastern Europe, Cold War countries, because of colors. They didn't want to show us sharp colors in wartime, because it was the whole 8 years was somehow mourning for us. So Cold War films from like Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, Poland, Romania, they were for us, are for me, especially for my generation, is nostalgia, and Second World War also. And in another hand, we have many in our, you know, Iranian directors, film directors are famous in the world, and they have some movies about war between Iran and Iraq. So this experience is, I want to say why I mentioned with my husband we watch, because is in his background still, because he didn't see Second World War, but because of his mother and his grandparents, he and with their villa in 𝗃𝗏, it's from that time, and it's full of some elements from Second World War, and he has this with himself. So we can say, in all generations, you can see this darkness of war, no matter from which culture, no matter from which nationalities. And so when I speak about war, you can feel me, because if you didn't see the war, you heard from your parents, you heard from your grandparents, and so this darkness is everywhere, still is in our time that we told in right now is happening. So it's the same. So I don't feel, when I'm speaking, I'm writing about war. In my, actually, in my some of my poetries, I have some poetry about this darkness, and so you can feel it. It's no matter that it's from another nationality or another culture.
With literature, we go to write about, sometimes about the feel, about the what happened, it's not like in news, how the politic wrote it, or the newspaper, or television. It's not in news. We write to future, for the time, not for our generation, for next generation, third generation, maybe. It's not news, not politic. Because this literature is so important, we write and we looking from other direction for what happened in the war or in the revolution. We go with that time. This time we looking after 20 or 30 or 40 years. We looking about what happened, not how we are see now. I'm try, like example, I'm try to tell another generation what happened today, but from their eyes, not from my eyes. To write something positive. If we go to write the news, we will see this in videos, in YouTube, also in the future. But we go to write something to be more little bit outside these books for news or for media, directly go to speak about politics, what happened between the governments, not between the people. I like to sharing all the generation in all the world my feel in this moment. When the bomb come in near me in Aleppo and damage my office house, it's news. But I go with this bomb and with books, damage, destroyed everything, with another feel to they looking my poems there, my rhythm in this moment, not my blood. My blood, they can see it in the television and videos. Still we speak about our memory like refugee.
Sarah, the next two questions are for you. Your poetry carries both a mystical and critical tone. It's almost like tenderness and defiance coexist. How consciously do you weave these opposites together?
First, I want to explain why I'm like that, because I'm not just poet, I'm also journalist and an artist. So maybe first answer is this, because I have this all the time critic view. And critical view is helping me for writing better, actually. I don't say is for everyone can work, but for me, I think I like it. I don't know it works good or not, but I like it. If I first is this, and when we want to talk about a bit, okay, I forgot another part of your question.
So I was asking about mystical and critical tone.
Yeah, actually mystical. Actually, I can say why. From my childhood, my father gave me some books when I was reading normal, I was in first class, second class. He was giving me very, very old books about Sufism. And actually when I was just 10 years old, he gave me a book from Attar Neyshaburi. His book, his name is 𝗃𝗁𝗃𝗃 means is Arabic actually. means about the story of Sufis, and their life is somehow always is in trouble, and they have the first, actually the base of Sufism is live in hardness and critique yourself and go away from yourself, run from yourself, and watch yourself from outside. And this helped me to write about my lifestyle and watch over from myself, go out of yourself and watch yourself again. And this is next reason. Actually, it was so hard to make it because at the beginning, when I was child, my first poetry I wrote, I was just 7 years old, and I got the best prize in Iran. And after that, that happened. It's based of me. I built like that. And this view helped me for right now this situation when I moved from my home to another home, because I'm watching myself who is there staying, who was there before, and I'm watching myself there and watching myself here, so makes two different person, and both together can make a person new that is, and always new can be some revolution for you or for your society.
When I was reading your poems, some of your poems, it seemed to me like your work actually approaches silence almost as a language of its own. So if you could talk a little bit about what role does silence play in your poetry. So is it absence or resistance? How do you see it?
Before your answer, I should say something very important. I'm really thankful of two people here, Igor and Katya. They translated my poems, and I'm really appreciate it. This silent is because that type you, especially you probably read, are something between. That book name is. I have 3 books. The third name is Sarane. Sarane in Farsi means like Sarah. And that is, I didn't define that book poem collection. I defined this is because I passed some rules, especially that silent, because I tried to reach drama. And in drama, silent is important because we have all the time silent in drama. So it's coming from that you have read probably that poems, yeah.
So actually you opened the floor for my third question, because I was going to ask you about translation. So some of your poems and also essays have been published in translation on the literary platform Ravec Anarchist, while Igor Divjak still edited. But your presence in Slovenia's literary space isn't only seen through publications, but also through public readings such as Ignore. So Slovenia's literary space almost always relies on translators, editors, and festivals as mediators to introduce new voices. How do you see their role in making authors visible, and what kind of immigrant or foreign authors? And also, how do you see this literary quality? Is it always visibility? Is it always a matter of literary quality, or does it come filtered through context and networks?
Actually, the poetry is different with story and novel because has rhythm and harmony, and in their own language. When you have like this rhythm or this like song, it's different. So, but especially in my case, I usually don't use that because I don't write in classic version. I write in modern version of Farsi language that is very can be translated easily. Actually, I say easier, and so in some languages is not hard and can't change. Because I should speak first about my, and after that I will speak about general. And for example, when I have an example in our language, we have a word when we want to say little, for example, little girl or little boy. We have a word. You have in Slovenian also, you have. Katja knows because she translated this. Is what? Sorry? Little girl in Slovenian?
Punčka.
Yeah. And in Farsi we have, but in English we don't have. So in some languages, is not change. Is when it's changing, is translating. It's can be directly can say my word, and but in some languages it's not. But when we are talking about general, if I want to say, especially I can say about Farsi language. Farsi language is when we want to translate Hafiz. It's not. With my opinion, is not possible, because Farsi language has that ancient language is not easy to learn first. For example, my daughter cannot sometimes cannot understand who is Hafiz is talking about what, you know. So I saw some books. I saw, for example, Hafiz book translated in Bosnian, but not in Slovenian. I saw in Embassy of Iran, but they wanted to translate just one poetry for one festival of Hafiz to Slovenian, and they told that translator who knows Farsi and Slovenian, he's very good. He is a really good translator. He told he needed 3 months just for one page of Hafiz, and in the end he thought he wasn't enough successful. So it's like that. We cannot, when we want to speak about some translation, it's hard to explain how it's possible or not. So this is really maybe translators can say better than author.
Maybe just a few words about the rest of my question. So, what do you think about your visibility and presence in Slovenia, in Slovenia's literary space?
Actually, because I still don't know Slovenian, sorry. I know just a few, just A1 book. So I cannot have enough answer for that, because I see some trying, like many books are translating in different languages, from different languages, but I need more time to learn more Slovenian to answer this.
In your prose, images unfold like fragments of memory, so it's not a linear narrative. Is this form actually a reflection of how migration shapes time and storytelling?
Yes, the memory, it's memory. When we start to write, we write from our memory. Our memory, it's like something about refugee and something how we live now. It's mix between two time. Like this literature, not text for to be like to journal, or we go with mix the time. We speak about our memory, our what happened with us and what will happen now, like this. And what another part from your question? I don't remember.
Do you see your writing as a way to preserve something that history would otherwise erase?
It's something happened when we write. Not everything coming from reality. Yeah, it's changing our story, the memory. Our story, how we wrote it, how we told it for other, how we write for reader.
I also have questions about translations for you. So your novel 𝗃𝗁𝗵𝗺 was published in Slovenian and translated by Zarja Vršić. To me, this is quite remarkable project because it is the first Arabic novel in Slovenian that didn't have a prior Arabic edition. So what was this translation process like for you to see your text actually transformed?
The text, I'm read it in Arabic. I don't read very good Slovenian. I understand the mean. But with Zarja, she speak very good Arabic. And she's put it all her heart inside this text. And we are together every day, like in WhatsApp. She's asked me about the sentences, what mean this, and we do everything to the novel be between your hands in Slovenian language. I don't know, this your answer, what you can see my text, what you can talk, but many people send to me it's like bravo, like this, but I don't know. In Arabic, yes, I understand, I like it, but in Slovenian, I hope one day my kids, they can read it and tell me their opinion about. I can answer you from other way. 6-7 years ago, they published for me one poems book, and it's English and Slovenian and Arabic with 3 languages. After some years, I'm start to understand Slovenian. I know English, it's not so good, but when I'm understand the Slovenian, it's not my poems, it's another poems. Because in this time, 2017 or 2018, I don't know anything about Slovenian culture, about the moon, like Luna in Slovenian. Luna, ženski spol, yeah? But in Arabic it's moški. And morja srednji spol, beslovenščina. In Arabic, morja moški. And all my poems, it's like accident. 2 cars make it accident. It's not my poems, not I'm speaking about the face for beautiful lady in one poem, and I tell her it's in Arabic very, very nice late sentence. Her face like the moon. And totally one friend, she told me after, you put it your finger in bad way. You must to say sonsa. Not this about the translate and the translator. We will kill the writer when translate his books in all the languages. When I am publisher in Syria, we translate more than 100 books from European language to Arabic. I know what the mean is. Really, we kill half the mean and half the feel inside the book when translate it to Arabic language, and maybe we will find another way in the future with our opinion about. We go to live with the third language. It's not Arabic, not Slovenian, not English. I hope we will someday, after I don't know what, we will have one language to speak together, all the world.
Actually, I would like to add a point just about my poetries that you asked. I'm sure Igor and Katya translated perfect, because as I told, my poems are easy to translate, are not hard, and I know they are both really good translators. So, and I hope they will translate more. But I want to say this point. Actually, Rumi, that we call him Maulana, he has very beautiful poetry about this. He is saying, no matter that he's like this, okay, it's hard to translate, but I will tell you that it's nice to have two person that who is Hindu, means Indian, or Turk with different language, but they can feel each other. But a lot two Turks cannot, with the same language, cannot feel each other. ای خوشا هندو و ترک همزبان، ای خوشاد و ای بساد و ترک چون بیگانگان. So from different culture, from different language, two people can be known and familiar, but from the same language they can be strangers. So and I think words are like that. When you write them like poems or beautiful, like art can be art, cannot be just words, because art or music doesn't have language. Also, literature can be like that.
Sorry, just a question. Selma, I can ask her also.
Yes.
Please, thank you. You think the music without words, without language, but with rhythm, the rhythm, it's same, something same, the language. We dancing for this rhythm, and we live.
Yeah, because you still have...
Still, I am, after 10 years, I cannot dancing with new music. With Slovenian music, I cannot dance. I like the wood.
Okay,
like
maybe you don't have talent for that.
Nobody teach me how...
You don't have talent for that.
But really, still until now, like the wood when I go to
But I can dance.
Slovenian.
Yeah.
You have good sharing.
No.
No?
I don't have.
Mohammed,
your question very, very hard. Just to tell the people we under hard question, like inside the exam. And really, I'm afraid when I'm reading your question, how I will go to answer you. I need more paper to write.
Well, Mohammed, part of your story also appears in Andraža Rožman's book, Trije spomini med Haifa, Alepom in Ljubljano. Just to say, Andraž isn't here today with us because he's in Sarajevo, but he's sending his regards. So, can you tell us a little bit more about how this project was like for you, and do you feel like this was a good opportunity to share your story?
Yeah, of course. I can sharing my stories with anyone, with any pen. I cannot present the pen, like publisher and like writer. I cannot present the pen. I can sharing my story to you, write it. You, when looking for your mind, for my story, you can read different stories about me and looking me from other direction, not how I speak about myself. It's give it me the story more rich. Maybe for Andraž, he wrote it my story from his pen. Really, I'm happy when I'm start understand and translate with a Google Translator his book to understand what he wrote it about me. Maybe something bad, I don't know. But really, I'm happy when I see somebody from other, not culture. I think all the culture, it's more similar. We have just little bit different with small things. All the culture, it's more similar. But I see somebody from other language, he looking for my story, and he wrote it about it, and he put it his soul inside this story. And he go to my apartment. He check up my apartment in Palestine, in Haifa. He visit my homeland, and I don't know anything about my homeland. I'm sharing with him with more things, not just about my story. We built our life together 9 years ago until now. Andraž Rožman, he gave it to me, my citizenship in Slovenia, really. Not just story. It's more than this book. He gave it for Slovenian culture, a new direction to looking for Middle East.
Yes, I mean, we all love Andraž, so. Okay, we already talked about this a little bit, but maybe not directly. So what exactly happens to work of literature when it crosses borders? Not only through languages, but also through context. And do you think literature written by those who move across borders can create a new kind of empathy, maybe a space where languages and histories actually meet rather than compete?
Okay, all these questions I should answer with, in my view. I would like to share you my experience in my homeland. There is many different nationalities are living for over when civilizations happened 7,000 years ago, and so it's not just Persian. It's also Arabs, Kurds, Azeris, Turks, Baluch, Lur, and many others. And so they have their own language. Some languages are completely different. For example, of course, Arabic language is completely different with Persian. Kurdish is another type of language. Azeri is a in Turkish is a branch of Turkish language. Turkmen we have also, and so, but we all, for 1,000 years, we are living together. We are speaking together, and base language, actually main language is Persian, so also others can understand. But as my experience, I can also understand Kurd woman that I cannot completely understand her language or his language. And so if I want to answer this question, of course, context is when we want to see different contexts are here. But border is not exist because I mean border between languages, because you can speak somehow, you can find your way. So when just you need to share your experience, share your lifestyle, share your feeling about, for example, when I'm walking through the beautiful nature of Slovenia, and sometimes I'm comparing with Zagros, with Alborz, with Damovand, with, so it's and what is poetry? What is the story? What is is in our book? Is our lifestyle? Is our experiences? So we can this context are in the one plate. We are just we can take from this plate delicious dishes and enjoy. And so for me it's sorry that I see everything poetic and romantic, but this is my view. So how I maybe it's not scientific, is not if a person from scientific language was here was saying no, you are not right, and you are, what you say is not correct. But that how I can live in different language with different people and different culture, normal, and enjoy. And so this is my philosophy, and I'm going on.
Mohammed, would you like to add something?
It depends which border we will cross. Geographic, politic border or mental border. We have between our areas in our city more borders between persons and religion, and between inside the family we have many borders. We will try to cross this mental border, geographic border. If you think or you ask me about geographic border, it's not important for me. I am refugee, I like this, and run from the police, and I am here between you. I'm speak what I want. It's about mental border. It's so difficult to cross it. We need to work more and more and to write about this, to changing the mental, our business, our work in our life, like writer, to try, not to to try to put it positive thing inside negative mental. He don't like it the black, he don't like the white, he don't like Arabic, he don't like Kurdish, he don't like Jew, he don't like Muslim. We have many thousands borders between us. The language, it's very, very small border. We can learn if I am younger, I learn it for some months. My kids, they speak Slovenian language and some Italian or Spanish or German. For 1 year, they get 1 year just to learn all these languages. It's a very small problem. The problem for the mental, for ideology, my job, I don't speak about all the writers, but about myself, all my life if I am true, I don't know, to do something positive inside other mental, to understand me, to sharing me the life, the peace life.
Before we end this discussion, I would like to invite the audience to share their thoughts and questions with us.
Please don't ask hard questions. My heart will stop. Simple, if you...
Simple, in English or Slovenian?
Thank you very much.
No, there is a question.
It's very Aldraž.
I would like to share one experience from Shiraz.
Yeah.
Where is the tomb of Hafiz?
Yeah, sure.
Can you explain a little bit more about this relationship between Iranian people and Hafiz? Because when there is this tomb, they were reading so many people, they're coming with the books, they're touching the tomb, they cried. And it's really, it was for sure my most magical moment connected with poetry. And when you go to the houses of Iran, Hafez's book is like Bible on a page. Can you explain a little bit more how is this connection between Iran and Hafez, people? Hafez?
Yeah, actually that at the beginning when I told about Slovenia that I felt this the pressure is in people's life for me was so important because Hafez is in our life. So when we are talking about Hafez, it's that you say if his book is everywhere, is in every house has his book because he is like water in our life. How I can explain more? He is like water for us. It's like air, and no matter that we can completely understand him because, as I said, my daughter cannot completely understand who is speaking about what, but some words are really hard to understand. But everybody would like to read. Everybody can, if I say, for example, a word of Hafez, everybody can at least can read a sentence of Hafez by, So it's what he did with us in, it's so hard that maybe because of this, Goethe is saying that he is student of Hafez, because he could feel, just Goethe maybe could feel him in Western. And this is magic, maybe, what I can explain as a magic of a person that can pass the many centuries and go to the future. And he doesn't have, this is another thing so important. Hafez didn't go anywhere. He was just in Shiraz. Just once in his whole of life, he traveled once, he went to Yazd. That's it. And because the Amir of Yazd invited him, he went there and returned back. He didn't go out of Shiraz. He was all the time, his whole of life was in Shiraz. But he could, when Mongols came, they went to, and they told everybody in the world in that time, Mongols, they came and they invited Hafez, come and say about your that poems, for example, read for us. So it's and his tomb is like for us is temple. It's like a temple for us. That is, it's okay. We know he is there, but that place usually it's we say, because my hometown, I was born in Shiraz, but my city is Tehran, but I was born there. I can speak with Shirazian accent, and so it's there is Wednesday evening is for Hafez. So Wednesday evening in sunset, you go there, you just sit and do like in silent, meditate and read. We have books there with ourselves. I always have my book, small book of him in my bag, and that's it. I would like now read a Hafez that has, because that when I was speaking about different languages in Persia, Hafez has a book. One line is Farsi, one line is Arabic. And it's so beautiful, with so beautiful music, harmony and rhythm. If you would like, I can read it.
Yes, please go ahead.
And one.
You speak Arabic. You can read it Arabic.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. Why you don't speak me? Speak Slovenian and English.
Yeah, because you know, we were in the central of languages. Always okay.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
It's first time I'm meeting with Sarah. Really, we speak about the culture. We are have a lot war between Syria and Iran, Syria and Iraq and Iran, and fight many years ago. Some months ago finished, but in Syria nobody know anything about Iranian culture. No, nobody translate any novel. Nobody. We have just little translate about Hafiz Shirazi and about other poet. We don't know anything about Iran. It's politic. Other border is volley. Sarah.
Yeah. First, I should say sorry about my accent because I cannot have very good accent in Arabic. Okay.
I like to listen to your accent.
First line is Farsi, second is Arabic. Again, first is Farsi, second is this rhythm. از خون دل نوشتم نزدیک دوست نامه انی رأیت دهرا من هجرک القیامه دارم من از فراقش در دیده 100 علامت لیست دموع عینی هذا لنا العلامه هرچند کآزمودم از وی نبود سودم من جرب المجرب حلت به الندامه پرسیدم از طبیبی احوال دوست گفتا فی بعدها عذاب فی قربها السلامه گفتم ملامت آید گر گرد دوست گردم والله ما رأینا حبا بلا ملامه حافظ چو طالب آمد جامی به جان شیرین حتی یذوق منه کأسا من الکرامه.
If there are no more questions, I think we should end with this. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Selma, thank you for you. Thank you very much, really.